Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. Last time was the Hawaii trip. Yeah, we went through the entirety of the Hawaii trip last time. It was fun. We got to hang out with our friends. It was... It was just a lot of fun hanging out with friends time. There was one little area where we could run around and talk to 4 people and see what they thought about the Phantom Thieves. Or technically talk to 3 different people and think what they thought about the Phantom Thieves. And then there was one girl who was a 3rd year from our school who was apparently chaperoning, much like Makoto. Who we didn't actually get the name of, did we? She walked away when she saw An and Makoto coming. So, yeah, it was a lot of cutscenes. It was a lot of chilling with friends. It was a bunch of Ryuji being a bit of an idiot. Kasumi did show up, though. Apparently Kasumi was at a gymnastics training camp there, and she was at the souvenir shop, and we ended up talking for a bit. It was fun getting to see and chat with her again. I don't even really know why I'm looking at her. But, yeah, it was goofy fun times. We hung out on the beach with Makoto, got a whole bunch of social points with her. Apparently, if we had chosen a romance option, and were deep enough into it, like, apparently Kawakami or Hifumi would have had special things if we had high enough confidence with them. But since we didn't, it was a choice between Ryuji and Makoto, and we went with Makoto. Yeah, Hawaii was basically goofy fun times. But we did get a couple of flashes over to what was going on back home, where Morgana is definitely a little bit upset that he got left behind. Futaba was making good progress towards the info that we were gathering. And Mariki actually showed up at the cafe and ended up talking to Futaba for a little bit, and actually got Futaba to talk, which is impressive. Simply because he had a book on cognitive science, which piqued her interest. But that's all of the less important stuff that happened last time, because there is the last and much more important, definitely the most important thing that happened last time. We got a flash forward in like a little movie as we were on the plane coming home that showed our principal. And it looked like he was walking towards a police station. I'm not entirely sure. I think it showed cops like in the background. Having having a mental break and walking into traffic and getting hit by a truck. So that's a thing. That's a thing that's gonna have some repercussions in pretty soon. But at this point, we are forced to go to bed and see what tomorrow holds. It's not gonna be a great day, I'm assuming. just had a question. Do we have school tomorrow? Yes? I want to say yes. Saturdays... Aloha! Yusuke came to Hawaii too. Oh yeah, Yusuke ended up in Hawaii because his LA trip got canceled due to rain. A giant storm on the west coast. But Red Day means there's no school. Blue Day is just Saturdays, which does it apparently mean something? I don't know. But I think we probably have school tomorrow. I'm not entirely sure. Let's just go to bed. Actually, there's something I want to talk to you about. Never mind, you should probably get some rest. Don't worry, it's nothing important. Totally believe that. Sleep.
Hey, sis.
You just got back from your trip and you're already studying? How diligent.
I have souvenirs for you.
Oh?
The principal of Shujin Academy has passed away.
Huh?
He suddenly stopped while crossing the road and was struck by a large vehicle. Death by external trauma. They say suicide seems to be a strong possibility.
Principal Kobayakawa committed suicide?
But would someone about to kill themselves try to go to the police station?
Yeah.
He even used a taxi to get there.
Do you mean this might be another incident?
That's not exactly just normal behavior for someone who wants to end their own life. That looks like someone who has something to say and is being killed off to cover it up.
Even if he had a sudden shift in his state of mind, it's still unnatural. I can only suspect that he had a change of heart.
Are you saying he was targeted by the Phantom Thieves? But that's impossible!
Yeah, we were in Hawaii. Wait, never mind. Forget I said that. You can let it.
How are you so certain?
Well, in prior cases, the changes of heart seem to be done to make people confess their crimes. It's hard to explain, but this incident seems contradictory to their usual modus operandi.
Did Principal Kobayakawa seem any different to you lately?
He was definitely obsessive about finding out who the Phantom Thieves were.
I don't really know. He rarely contacted the students, after all.
I see. Could something have happened during the school trip? Oh, you're studying. I'm sorry to bother you.
Could it possibly have anything to do with the sudden tabloid articles and media everywhere saying that he knew about the cover-ups? And that he covered up Kamoshida's misgivings, or whatever. I would just say it. Whatever. I think you know what I mean. There's no possible way they're connected, is there? Like, totally. Nothing at all connected there.
Makoto? Never mind, it's nothing.
Another never mind, it's nothing.
Just don't get dragged into trouble, okay?
This is bad. I'd better tell the others.
We just get home and we're already in the thick of it. 81%. The whole world is watching. It's our first time at school in a while. I'm so sleepy. You over your jet lag? Not yet. Still sluggish, huh? Well, same here, dude. Never mind that, though. Did you know about this? The Phantom Thieves are popular now. I was so surprised when we got back to Japan. People are actually paying attention to who we're gonna target next. Ain't that amazing? I'm getting really psyched. This is where we work hard. Let's do something big again and surprise the world. You got it.
Good morning.
Kasumi. Good morning, Amamiya-senpai. And Sakamoto-senpai, correct? Morning. You're back today too, huh? Yes, it's good to see you both. May I join you two on the way to school? I want to talk a bit more about the trip, and I want to hear all of your stories from Hawaii. You got it. Should I start with all the heroic stuff me and this dude did for the people in Hawaii?
Yes.
Yes, that sounds great. Kasumi, don't believe a word he says. What about class? There's another urgent assembly. Is he true? Is it true he died? He was really taking some heat. What's happening to the school? Are we cursed?
This has to be about you-know-what, right? With the principal.
We will now begin the emergency morning assembly. As many of you may already know, Principal Kobayakawa passed away yesterday.
I wonder if that suicide rumor's for real. It happened in front of the police station, didn't it? I think I was passing through there at the time.
The principal have been working hard to restore peace ever since the incident with Mr. Kamoshida.
Read as the principal has been doing his best to punish the students for making what he did be put into the limelight too.
He only wished for everyone to be able to lead a normal school life. And because of that love...
Love? Bullshit, he was covering something up. Everyone's been talking about it.
Maybe it wasn't suicide. Do you think the Phantom Thieves took him down?
The Phantom Thieves? Do they kill people?
No, we weren't even in the country.
I mean, Kamoshida did say he was gonna kill himself to make up for everything he did.
That would be amazing. Either way, it serves that principal right.
Ba-dum-bum.
Hell no! We didn't do jack shit!
Are people gonna blame us for this too?
Mumble, mumble, mumble all over the place.
I would like to see everyone live up to our late principal's wishes as proud Shujin students.
To the future we go.
I had noticed traces of tampering. Does that mean you truly took the data from my laptop?
I played the fifth.
No matter how I think about it, that would have been impossible unless Makoto was helping you.
I played the fifth.
But she would never do something so foolish. And is it true that you were completely uninvolved with the Kobayakawa case?
Yes, it's true. We had nothing against him. We don't kill. It's true. We don't kill.
What does this mean? But I suppose targeting someone at Shujin again and actually taking their life would be nonsensical.
I'm not. That's right.
I have no reason to believe everything you've said. However, it seems you aren't the type of person who would lie just to protect themselves. I will acknowledge what I must. It's more efficient that way.
I feel like my bond with Sai is growing deeper. What is that, rank 4 or 5 now? I don't remember. Rank 4. Your judgment confidant is increased to rank 4.
In any case, let's move on to the topic at hand. If you saw my investigation data, you would have had the same suspicions I did about Okumura. And if you looked into his palace, you should have seen the answer to those suspicions. Tell me, what did the Phantom Thieves do to Okumura? What did you learn from him?
Here we go.
Why did it turn out as it did?
I had forgotten that she had... I think she had said the name of the target the last time we were in here when we were talking to her about the next target, that something went bad with it, but I did not remember if it was actually Okumura. I just figured probably from other context clues.
I need you to tell me everything.
The summary of the story up to this point has been updated. To read... Huh. Okay, I want to look at that summary, because there's a summary of the Hawaii trip in there. As we already got a summary after...
Before we talk about the data we
Shaba's
got
Palace.
from Sis, we need to discuss the incident with the principal.
People are already talking about it online.
Nobody's saying it's because of the Phantom Thieves. So far.
It's only a matter of time, I think.
People think he did it because that tabloid exposed how he was covering up Kamoshida's abuses.
Could it be that we're responsible for Principal Kobayakawa's suicide?
What do you mean?
If we hadn't changed Kamoshida's heart, maybe this never would have happened.
Let's not blame ourselves for that. Like, no. I refuse to even consider blaming myself for that.
But then Kamoshida would have kept doing what he did if we didn't go and take him down.
There's a lot of opinions online. It's only natural that he died. Covering up crimes is wrong.
The comments I've seen are similar as well. Only the Phantom Thieves are on our side. I wish the Phantom Thieves would take down the police and the politicians of this country.
It's not just the news. There's even Phantom Thieves merchandise now. I never expected we'd end up such a big deal.
It seems like the public would rather believe in us than in the adults. People are trying to get the Phantom Thieves to solve societal problems, not just personal ones.
This is kinda scary.
Yeah, it seems like people might be taking it a bit far.
Are we really doing the right thing?
I mean, the principal was covering stuff up, right? I guess he got what was coming to him.
That's...
Whoa, guys, let's get back on topic. Weren't we going to discuss the data we obtained from Nijima?
I'm sorry, Morgana, there's kind of other important stuff going on, too.
You tell them, Minari.
Why me? First, Prosecutor Nijima has been looking into the continued cases of people suddenly collapsing.
Yeah, the mental shutdowns that she thinks we're responsible for.
It seems she is searching for a common thread to tie them all together. Some parts seem to be speculation, but she has cited a beneficiary of the majority of these incidents. The corporation Okumura Foods. More prominently, its CEO, Kunikazu Okumura.
Okay.
I feel like I've heard that name somewhere.
We're finally buckling down and choosing Okumura as our next target, I assume, then.
From Big Bang Burger.
Big Bang Burger? For real?
You know, they only got famous sometime in the past few years. They even had a branch in Hawaii.
It says here they benefited both from scandals and the resignations of their competitors' executives.
That would seem to be the case.
This is too suspicious, though. Only one CEO is profiting from these seemingly accidental incidents.
Yeah. If they are responsible, which I'm assuming probably, they're not covering their tracks very well.
I think it's natural to suspect he's intentionally causing them.
I get that, but still...
We have even more evidence than that. Tell them, Futaba.
I already tried putting Okumura's name in the nav. He has a palace for sure.
Okay.
That settles it then. He's totally our next target.
We just need to figure out the, other two keywords. What is distorted and what it is distorted to look like.
That's right. Okumura is at the top of the rankings after all.
Hold on. That doesn't necessarily mean he's evil. If we jump into this too carelessly. Beyond that, this Phantom Thieves fad is unsettling.
Okay.
Yeah, the excitement levels don't feel normal. We might want to let things calm down a bit first.
Yeah. The people are getting a bit fanatical at this point, so...
You too, On? You're just gonna go against what people want?
Huh? No, but...
For real?
Looks like we're not gonna agree today then.
Sheesh, some team you are. What's with all the hesitation? I can't stand this. Even you, Ryuji. You just back down the second someone disagrees with you.
I mean, yeah, we made a deal that we wouldn't do anything that we didn't all agree on. So if we're not all going to agree, then we said we wouldn't do anything.
What?
I guess all you've been talking about is using the Phantom Thieves' name to pick up girls anyway. Being hyped up because of the popularity is fine, but getting conceited over it is unacceptable.
Hey, aren't you acting for your own benefit here too?
My appearance might have changed, but I'm still an admirable human. At the very least, I'm more admirable than some carnal blonde monkey.
You little...
Things are not going well.
Fine. I can take on some small-time target like Okumura on my own. Sorry, but it looks like I'll be getting the credit for solving the mental shutdown mystery.
Well, she was more useful than you, as a matter of fact.
Hey, that's inexcusable! I'm going to show you who the useless one actually is.
All right then, bring it on!
Ryuji, stop!
Morgana is jealous and feeling less than helpful now because of the rest of the team being able to do things that he can't. And then he got left behind because we physically couldn't take him with us. All compiling into this.
Looks like I don't belong here after all. Well, this is goodbye.
What's gotten into you? Calm down. What's gotten into you, Morgana?
Morgana, wait!
See you.
I bet he's back in no time.
Mm-mm.
Damn it!
Bum.
I'm human. I have to be. Alright. I've managed by myself before, and I can do it again now. I just need to take down Okumura before those guys do.
Hello again.
Huh? That kitty.
I can't believe this.
So things aren't going amazingly with the Phantom Thieves. Things aren't going amazing, period, right now.
The public believes in the justice of the Phantom Thieves. They have no interest in that principle.
I'm experiencing equal levels of frustration. My comments on TV turned everyone against me. Then again, I won't allow mere criticism to break my spirit so easily.
We won't keep letting ourselves be defeated either. My
My
suspicion after the hacker's case last month is now conviction thanks to the principal's death. The mental shutdown cases and the psychotic breakdowns are surely the Phantom Thieves' doing.
Yeah, I figured she blamed us for everything.
I remember the data you showed me about Okumura Foods. Is that the basis for these beliefs?
There have been frequent occurrences of mental shutdowns surrounding Okumura recently. If only there was a clear connection between him and the Phantom Thieves.
There are similarities between the two, but they're different. There are very clear differences too. Plus, we have no tie to him at all.
Well, it would be problematic if there wasn't one.
So, you're jumping the gun here. You really told a man you would terminate his parental authority based purely on your speculation? I'm surprised you would say such a thing to the owner of a cafe you frequent.
It's all for the sake of the case.
You may have the backing of the SIU's director, but you've been far too aggressive, Sai-san. You're trespassing into police territory. Don't say nobody warned you if this becomes an issue later.
Akechi being
My
the voice of
superiors
reason.
told me the same thing.
Then maybe you should listen?
We first need to know what methods the Phantom Thieves are using. The police can't make a move unless that becomes apparent, after all.
This opponent can't be caught by following the rules. What need is there to stick to formalities?
So, you wish to ignore protocol in order to reform society. I hope you realize that's no different than what the Phantom Thieves are doing.
The similarities between some of the people who want to catch us and us are quite overwhelming.
It's a shame. Especially since we both want to capture the culprit behind the psychotic breakdowns.
I'm really messed up.
Okay, Morgana made it into the palace and is now in trouble.
dispose of it.
Leave it be. We do not have time to waste on a solitary feline.
Bye.
Is this really impossible alone?
How does Morgana make his way into palaces? Because we met him in Kamoshida's palace, and he was able to enter on his own, and he was able to leave on his own, but I don't know how. Because it's not like he can just use the meta nav. Plus, how did he figure out the keywords so quickly? Unless it is as simple as Okumura foods. And then... yeah. I don't know.
How horrible!
Hello there.
What? I can't see... Who's there? Hester?
Hmm? Yeah, it's her. How did she make it into the palace? Unless just seeing Morgana was enough for Igor to say, okay, you can have this too.
Hey, have you seen Morgana?
I'm worried. Should we go look for him? Should we look for him?
I want to, but maybe we're worrying too much. I just kinda expected he'd come home when he got hungry. Oh, maybe he went to someone else's place. Let's ask.
Okay. Hey, On, Ryuji, Yusuke, any of you know where Morgana is? Morgana's still not back. He hasn't come home yet? The food's still in his bowl. Do you think he really just took off like that? He's a cat, so it's possible he got into an accident. Does he really seem to be the type who would go off and die on us like that, though? It's just been one day. Y'all are worrying too much. He's probably just off doing his own stuff. I mean, he used to live alone, remember? Just don't worry about it. I'm sure he'll come back when something happens.
Aren't they all being way too cold about this?
Yeah, kinda.
Oh well. Have a good day.
We'll see you later, Futaba. Oh yeah, we can do Futaba's confidants rank now because we've got enough kindness.
Like the Phantom Thieves.
I don't buy that our principal's death was an accident. I think the Phantom Thieves killed him. You think the Phantom Thieves murdered him? Why? Think about Kamoshida's victims. The principal's just as guilty for keeping quiet about it all. People who take advantage of others for their own personal gain need to disappear. In fact, we need a scumbag cleansing to purify the world. You know, people might be taking this a bit far. I don't know.
That's disappointing.
Yesterday, my wife threw out one of my books without asking me. The Okumura Way, and it was even signed. With his logical management skills, he revived his company that was on the verge of bankruptcy. He then started Big Bang Burger, a bold and creative venture. Okumura's words are a philosophy on life itself. How could she sell that to a second-hand shop? But in times like these, getting one's mind to switch gears is key. Wouldn't you agree, Amamiya-kun? A second-hand shop is mostly meant for sale of goods and supporting charitable causes,
Do you know
but
the answer?
what does a pawn shop offer that a second-hand shop doesn't? Money loans for collateral, refunds, deeds of ownership. Money loans for collateral? Does that mean, like, you'll get a slip, like, hey, I'll give you this, I have this old ring. Can I have some money for it later, and then you have some time to get the money back to them in order to get your items back? I think that's how pawn shops work. Is that what money loans for collateral would mean? Yeah. That is what I think it means. Have some, not so great personal history with stuff like that. But, let's just go with that, shall we?
Very good.
Correct. Thrift stores are Thrift stores are comparatively less focused on money management. The larger businesses could donate unused stock to them and use them as a tax write-off that way. It takes incredible business acumen to figure out how to be both profitable and charitable at once. Whoa, he actually knew that? Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes. I feel like I got a little smarter from being able to answer that question. Bum ba-dum bum ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-ba-dum bum. I just remembered. There are rumors that President Okumura may be getting into politics. It is true that the current administration is incompetent in a number of ways. I would love to have a charismatic man like him leading the country. Ba-dum bum bum ba-dum ba-dum bum ba-ba-dum bum. Yeah. Hey, come straight home once school's over, okay? What's wrong? We're gonna wait together in case Morgana comes home. Anyway, come straight home. I wonder what's up with Morgana, though. He should just hurry and come back. Bum bum ba-da bum.
Intruder, after them.
Okay, we're back in the palace.
Where did they go? We must find them.
Hello there, that's a slightly different outfit.
Another one has been located. Be on guard. There are 2 of them. Divide and pursue.
Intruders discovered. Commencing pursuit protocol.
We split the party and now things are happening without us.
Mona's still not home.
I'm sure he'll come back when he gets hungry.
On to our next story. Late last night, multiple glass windows were found shattered at the Okumura Foods corporate headquarters.
Okay. Things are going on over at Okumura then. Hey, this is that Okumura.
Other damages have also been reported, including the destruction of a statue depicting Mr. Okumura.
Wonder if someone's got a grudge against that guy.
I mean, everything we've said says that he's got some shady stuff going on. It wouldn't surprise me.
However, there were no signs of a break-in. Identifying the culprit is expected to be difficult.
They broke, but they didn't break in. You think Mona charged in there by himself? It's possible. Yeah, he may not seem like it sometimes, but he's totally a capable cat when he wants to be. Either way, let's go to Okumura's palace tomorrow. I'll contact everyone. Let's go. I don't think we have much more choice at this point. Huh? What was that about? Oh? Morgana went into Okumura's palace. Is that true, Futaba? He did say he'd go alone. Does that mean he's in danger? The chances of that are highly likely. Yeah, we should all go in after him. The palace is most likely at their corporate headquarters. I'll look into it a little more. Alright, let's do it. We gotta look into those mental shutdown things too. I'd prefer a little more caution, but this is an emergency. And we'll go tomorrow. Don't forget, everyone. Oh, can we actually go downstairs? I should sleep so that I'm ready for tomorrow. There are scratch marks made from claws on the table's legs. I'm worried about Morgana. This plant looks pretty vibrant and healthy for now. Even after a week of being away. A cat left paw prints in the dust. I'm worried about Morgana. Aww. This room is really quiet. I'm worried about Morgana. Okay, you can't actually talk to that. I wonder what Morgana's doing right now. Oh, we really care at this point. Huh. Do I make this a short one? Or do I keep going? Again, we're in that weird in-between space where I know the next little bit's going to be a lot of story stuff all at the same time. Otherwise, I wouldn't be allowed to save and quit right here. So... You know what? I'm going to pop in a quick save right here. We got a short one right before going to Hawaii and a short one right after we got back. Next time, we're jumping into the big stuff. But for right now, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.